Hello, everybody.
Hello everyone.
Welcome once again to another episode of the Joseph Podcast. Thank you so much
Yes,
for
we're glad to have you here again. We thank you for always joining in. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. All right. So
Mm.
last week we were somewhat indisposed, so we apologize for not releasing the video as a
Yeah,
last week. By the grace of God, we would keep it flowing. Thank
by
you so
His
much,
grace.
and God bless you. All right. So today we're going to be teaching, or we're going to be talking about something again that is somewhat basic, but many times creates issues in a union, and it's about particularly saying sorry,
Yes.
how to be apologetic on some certain things we do, and um, in this context right now, we have to highlight firstly why it's necessary for us to say sorry. If you come to the areas where particularly something happens in a relationship, one person is wrong, one person is right, one person is guilty, another is innocent, it will look like at that moment one person is just supposed to be apologetic and that is it. In fact, there are many times I've gotten to hear people make statements like someone never says sorry, other person always says sorry, and it makes this person feel small, it makes this other person feel too proud. Okay, here is a basic breakdown on some things, on some grounds why sorry is necessary and why it should be engaged by both partners. Um, Saying sorry is a way of soft pedaling issues. What it means is that when something is supposed to go out in total chaos,
Mm.
it's also supposed to be very, very bad, something has been done, or a matter that is even very light, for it not to escalate into something very bad.
Yes.
Saying sorry is a way of killing it fast. Saying sorry, most people have figured out different ways on how to do this, but other people have been struggling on knowing the pattern, because some people still feel like okay, they say the sorry, but yet nothing actually happens. They now come when they're trying to say this. I told that sorry 20 times. The lady be like, I've said sorry many times to him before.
Mm.
It's never really working. The proceeding now is now how the sorry is being said. So saying sorry is one thing, but saying sorry the right way is another.
Another thing,
You
yes.
understand? Also, we would like to highlight. Okay,
No, and the truth is that many people hurt in different ways.
yes,
So you could okay, we're watching a movie and this doesn't have to do with sorry, but I'm just trying to let you know how people handle situations differently. And the man came down from the car and didn't open the door for the woman.
woman.
Now, the woman slept outside the car all night. And when the man called her friend, he said, oh no, you just hit a button you shouldn't have because you just opened up memories. Now, you could hurt someone, and if you don't apologize, well, you don't know
Extent.
the extent what you actually did open up. Now, opening the door for her was like she was raped in a car, and the guy that she loved at that time didn't open the door for her to escape. Can you see the button he pressed? And he didn't know. So if you hurt someone and you don't learn to apologize the way that the other person will truly know that okay, he's sincere or she's sincere with her apology, you could be opening memories that took time to close.
And also the one other hack I put in this part is that I call it a hack because it's always best when eventually saying sorry does not just come from who is wrong
Yeah.
at that time. Why I'm saying this is because you might think I never offended him, now why do I have to say sorry? Let me tell you the truth. During the process of saying sorry many times, some people have to forego their pride and their own ego to come down. Saying sorry many times is not also as easy for people as most of us think. not also as easy. And I'm saying this particularly, like I started off, to make us understand that the idea is to soft pedal every issue that is ongoing. So when whoever is wrong comes and says, I'm sorry. Now, it's not, let me give an extra instance now. Let's say I offended my wife and I come and I say I'm sorry to her. Now, it's not an expectation from me, but wisdom should give her a ground to at least try to also say sorry. And this is one of the reasons why we do that a lot many times. And this is the reason why, okay, during the course of the conversation, she probably says something she's not supposed to say or makes me feel the way I'm not supposed to feel. Why, whatever it is that is happening. She can only say, okay, sorry for making you feel this way. Sorry if I went out of my way to cause you this kind of hurt too. Why you're also feeling this way? Because, like I said, don't always think that you are the one feeling that way. Do you understand? Because for the person to actually break their own grounds too, like I said, saying sorry many times is not also as easy. Don't think it's easy. I've heard many people say things like that. Just say sorry.
Say sorry.
It takes a high level of humility to say sorry. It takes a high level of brokenness. So let's not always think it's cheap for everybody. But now the wisdom around it is that if we both have an understanding that, see, whenever things go wrong, we can only say sorry, but at least let's come from a proper place of saying it first so that it doesn't become emotionally guilt tripped. You don't understand? So
or a way of escape, or I
just said sorry. So there's a how to do it that makes it good. And I think, babe, you understand?
Okay, one of the first ways to apologize is letting the person you hurt know that you regret hurting them. Let them know, okay, I am saying sorry. I know what I said hurt you or made you feel bad, and I regret my actions putting you in that position. So let them know that, you actually see they were actually hurt, not making the matter feel light. Don't do that.
Don't apologize like
what is it?
What is
not
it?
just
It's not just this.
not
thing.
just
In this kind of scenario now that she gave now,
is it not just opening
the husband actually started off like that. He came and he met her and said, why are you angry?
Why are you acting like
it's an automatic door, just
it's an electric car, just press the button.
The door will open. He not even came outside and like, okay, it's not the door. I've opened the door, and he opened the door, and that kind of drama does not solve the problem.
Yes, it doesn't.
It doesn't. And in fact, still pushing on from that same movie, we're not giving a movie highlight right now, but still pushing on from that same movie, there was something that happened. Because before the guy was able to come to the point where the lady understood him, there was a statement she used. She said, now we are getting vulnerable with each other. It shows that at the place of apology, there's a place of openness.
Yes, be open.
Do you understand? There was a place of openness. So she could now relate with whatever it is he could say, because now she was seeing that regret that he had and understood. She kept asking me, why are you talking to me? Like, why are you feeling like this?
Who did you talk to?
There was a certain level of regret that played in.
So let them know that truly you are sorry that you hurt them. Again, don't make the matter light. Don't make it light. And also, when you're apologizing, don't come from, it's because you did this. You too, why did you do this? No. Apologize. Explain. Okay, I'm sorry this went out of this, and or explain before coming. Okay, this is the way you acted that made me react this way. But first explain, letting them know that, okay, I'm sorry that my action caused you this so much pain. And
that's taking responsibility.
Yes, take responsibility.
Take responsibility.
Yes.
I think that would be point two.
Yes, point two.
Take responsibility for your actions. If you were supposed to be in a meeting, an appointment, and let's say you spoke to your partner. Let me give another example now. Let's say you called, you and your partner is supposed to meet somewhere, and your partner wants to tell you, okay, before you come here, can you help me go to this social place and get something? And then you've already made out all your plans to be at that place, and then you now eventually came late for that engagement. But coming late was the reason of the fact that your partner asked you to go get something, and probably you were stuck on traffic. You don't come there with I was coming, and it's not because the message you sent to me that the first thing you should do at a mature person should be apologize to them first from the part of knowing that we were supposed to meet and I came late. It's my fault. Though I know I could have probably tried, but I was trying to steam it up with something, and don't push the blame at first, but take responsibility of making them realize that you actually you are aware of the fact that you, first of all, the primary thing in discussion was that we're supposed to meet for an engagement we planned. So every other thing becomes secondary as at that time. Again, as at that time. Not that your opinion is careless or invalid. Take note. I'm not trying to belittle, because people will not be like, are you trying to say that whatever it is that she caused in this kind of example now is useless? No, it's not. But particularly as at that time, trying to lay your reasons at first will only create more damage. That's why many times people say sorry. It's like after they finish saying sorry, or they are trying to say sorry, the matter escalates. You'll be like, oh, is that what you are trying to say? No, are you saying it's my fault? It picks up from there. It becomes unnecessary. So at that time, try and calm the matter down by identifying a responsibility. In fact, preferably take it upon yourself that it is my fault that this happened, that this happened, that this happened. I could have probably planned myself better. I could have worked towards my timing. If I probably left the house earlier, I would have done this and done this for you. Do you understand? At that moment, you put the other person you just put them at the wall. Because by the time you're able to bear some certain responsibilities, they usually don't have anything against you anymore. They don't have anything against you anymore. So at that moment, when you even come to the place where you now want to deal with some certain things, it becomes easier to communicate it.
Lightening up the room.
You have already lightened up the room. Every emotion, everything is down. Whatever they wanted to use to insult you before, you've already taken it upon yourself. So there's no insult to render again. There's no blame to push again. So now everybody can now listen. So we can communicate. Do you understand?
Apologizing the way the person wants you to apologize.
Particularly.
It could be with a hug. It could be with a taking. When I got married newly, anytime there's a misunderstanding or something, and I say I'm sorry, my husband always tell me, what are you sorry for? Why are you sorry? So that's the way he likes to that's the way he wants me to apologize. Okay, I am sorry that I said this, and this is this words I said hurt you, or this thing I did, not taking responsibility of this thing caused it and all. That he wants to know why you're actually sorry.
This particular thing you just said, and I just highlighted something for me, which is a clear fact I think everybody should know. And what is it? Is that in the place of saying sorry, asking you that question is not just because I want to identify the issue. It was because of the fact that I also want a scenario where
you truly understand
what the issue is, so that you can change from it.
Yes.
Because if probably maybe you stepped on my leg today and you tell me sorry, you actually are telling me sorry because you feel I'm offended. So why am I offended at you? If you know that this is the sort of thing that is going to piss me off, then let us identify it clearly that this is exactly what you will do that will offend me. That way, you know boundaries on which you will not repeat, so as not to get there. So saying sorry does not just end in seeking for forgiveness.
Yes.
It also comes with a decision of not repeating the action again. Because repeating the action makes the other person you're saying sorry to feel stupid.
Yes.
It's like, what's the essence? You say sorry and still go back and do what you want to do. So why are you telling me sorry? Do you get? It makes them feel bad. Highlight first of all, particularly what you are sorry about. What you're sorry about, highlight that part. Then make a decision not to repeat it.
Yes.
Then go back and ask for forgiveness.
Ask them
for forgiveness. You don't say sorry without seeking for repentance. Ask for forgiveness. And then finally is you don't ask or say sorry the way you want to say sorry.
Yes, apologize the way he or she wanted to apologize. Like I said, for his man is you apologize to me and you not just leave the room.
That one is very true.
Don't apologize to me and just leave the room like that.
That is very true. You must end it with either a hug.
A hug or something. So apologize the way the person. Why?
Don't say
You did not do it to me now. So apologize the way the person wants you to apologize, and this way the person knows, okay, the person is sincere, the person has me at heart, the person really wants us to work in a clear environment and atmosphere.
saying the sorry alone, doing all of the things that we've highlighted at the previous part is good. But when you now come to the part where you now do it on your own terms, not on her terms, it doesn't pass the scenario of you actually caring.
Yes.
You get, so saying sorry alone, if you know that probably saying sorry to somebody has to come with a delicacy that they love.
Yes, prepare.
Prepare it. I have heard of in a short interview I think I saw about a couple online a certain time long ago, years ago. The husband was like, whenever he wants to say sorry to his wife, the way he starts saying sorry is that day, if he does something offensive, without talking, the first thing he does is that he goes and starts doing house chores.
Yes.
He just picks up house chores immediately, like without stress. His wife, that's the way his wife understands.
He's being apologetic.
He's already regretting and being apologetic. So before he now starts saying he's sorry, her heart is already calm. Do you understand? So you don't say sorry your own way. There are patterns, and it's a thing. And I promise you, if you understand this saying sorry method,
Yes.
you actually know how to function easily with your partners. Do you get? So it is a code, it's a hack in itself on how to do some certain things. And let's repeat it. Let's go through it again. So in case you do not catch each of them individually, we highlighted the first is that you show a level of regret towards
Yes.
whatever is being done. The second is that you take responsibility for it. Yes, right? You take responsibility for those actions. The third
Ask for
is
forgiveness.
that you take repentance, decide
Yes.
not to do that thing that you are saying sorry for again. Then number 4 is that you actually ask for forgiveness. Then number 5 is that you ensure that you say sorry in the way your partner wants to be said sorry to.
Yeah.
We hope this session was
Very impactful.
very impactful to you.
So please understand how your partner loves to be. Love you, how you tell him or her sorry.
It is important to learn these things. Now, I know that as much as many persons join our podcast, we know we follow from the standpoint of God, and this particular podcast or the objective or the aim of this particular session is to highlight the key component of forgiveness in marriage. Forgiveness in marriage. So at the points where we talk, we don't just talk randomly on different things. We try as much as possible to pick on some areas, some key areas that are biblical upon the standard of God, and then we bring them into the general scenarios that play out in our everyday life that affect people one way or the other. So we find a way to bring it in so that people can easily understand practically and effect it into their daily being and see a good home for themselves. So please don't just listen to us from the place of just enjoying the show. Please try as much as possible to learn one or two things and try to see how to effect them in your relationship, in your marriage, even in your social living with people around you. Remember, I was just talking to my wife this morning. We were just sharing a few words, and one of the things we highlighted was that the summary, according to the Bible, of the entirety of the law is love your neighbor as you love yourself. So begin to love yourself a lot, and begin to love your neighbor. And I promise you, you will be doing so much in your spiritual journey with God by just simply doing that. God bless you. Thank you so much for today's session. We love you, and we'll love to have you join us again next week, even as we bring today's closure.
Bye.